Bright lights, bright lights.
Hi and welcome to this week's Bright Lights of Roslyn Hill Unitarian Chapel, Hampstead. As you can see, I've come outside and I'm going to light the candle for us this morning. We are the chapel of the open minds, the loving hearts and the helping hands. And it's got very windy out here. Oh my gosh, the chapel candle's gone out, but we said the welcome words and I will relight it while I do the video. So I thought it would be really, really nice to come outside because there's some beautiful blossom and I hope you can hear the bird song around me. This is where I live. This is the street that I live on. And today is all about, it's really blowy, it's all about becoming people of the earth. So what does that mean? Well, Soul Matters says respect for the independent web of all of existence of which we are part, to honour our connection to the earth and being a protector of the earth. Wow, that's amazing. Well, I feel that when we're born on this earth, sometimes we wonder and question why we're here. In fact, I've got my little astronaut jacket on, and really when the scientists first thought about the earth, you know, they used to think it was flat, and then someone decided to maybe suggest that it's round, and then some people still didn't agree. And when astronauts flew up into space, they could see the earth from outer space and it looked like this. And we've probably seen images of this at school, the globe. Look at that, gosh, that's a lot of water, isn't it? All the seas connected and all the land. And so, in my mind, becoming a people of the earth is absolutely fundamental because really we can't bring anything with us into this earth and we take nothing with us, but we are here to be stewards of the earth and to look after it. And sometimes this feeling is really deep in me, you know, to make the most of our time here and do the best we can. There's people like Greta Thunberg who, you know, staged protests outside her school saying we're learning about climate change, but really we ought to be doing something. So you can see the recycling bins over there. We've got David Attenborough who tells us all about nature. You can hear the birds calling. I don't know if you can see the magpie up there, but spring's a great time for remembering all of wildlife as it starts to come out. And really connecting with the idea that we're all connected on this earth is quite an amazing, beautiful thing. So what I thought I'd do is just walk you down my street, and you can do this as an activity at home as well. And with your hand, you can make a little camera, a little box, or you can get a piece of paper and cut out a little rectangle, and you can go down and you can pretend that you're taking shots of all the things that you love on your street. So let's try that now all together. I will walk you down my road and you will see the things that I might decide to take a picture of. So here I go. Hopefully it's quite fun being outside, isn't it? It's certainly getting to that time of year where we can start to walk down the road together. Love it. So 2 doors down, I always stop to look at this beauty. It's a beautiful blossom. It's absolutely stunning and it just fills my heart. I wish the sky was a bit bluer because you get the contrast, but I would definitely take a mindful meditation picture of that. Now, where else do I like to stop as I walk down? It's interesting seeing the road behind me on selfie mode. I like that. Do you stop at the same places on your street and walk and take a little photo? In fact, even here, I'm seeing a little bit of ivy creeping around the wall there. I might take a little picture of that. And in fact, the ivy needs the wall to grow around it, sort of like a feeling of connectedness all together. Love that. I think we're going to be on Blossom Central here, and I'm going to just keep taking little photos of blossom basically. But actually, if I swivel round here now, you can probably see it behind me. See that tree there? That is the cherry blossom on my street, and it's absolutely stunning. And when the blossom starts to fall, it just gives and gives and gives, and I go and I just take time. And sometimes what I love is when I stop and look at things, other people stop and look at them too, and it just gives them the freedom to feel like we're all part of this stewardship together. My goodness, it's so chilly today. Should have done this yesterday. But even 5 minutes outside has provided a few little moments of meditation, if you like. In fact, I'm going to go back to the tulips in the front garden now. I'll race you there, it's so cold. So do you do this as a family? Do you walk down the street? Are there certain places that you stop and you just feel that real sense of connection with the planet? And these are tiny things, and in fact, even as I'm walking back towards my gate now, I always look under here. There's always some random, like in a couple of months there'll be little ladybird larvae under there, and they become like little beetles, and then they grow their in fact, you can see an exoskeleton of one. I don't know if you can see it there. Oh, you can't really. Can you see? It's quite sad really, a little exoskeleton, just, where am I pointing? Just there, of a ladybird. But when he comes out and then he becomes a little ladybird, and I love it, and they always love this little bit of the gate, so I'm always thinking about that. We're back, crunch crunch, and here's some of the tulips. I would definitely have a mindful moment with that. There's so many things actually. I'm really excited about summer now, spending more time outdoors for even longer. So I would like to introduce you to a song or a musician I should say, called Caroline Chan, and she is amazing, and she makes it her mission to write songs and perform them for free, and she just sings to the public, and she's released some of them. She has a YouTube channel. She's called Caroline Chan, and she's just inspirational. She writes all about this idea of stewardship, and she lives locally to Gosling Hill. So I thought it'd be really good to introduce the families to her and the songs that she produces so beautifully. And one is called Earth Calling.
Turn off the water, turn off the lights when you brush your teeth and you go to sleep at night. Well, how about walking if it's not very far, or jump on the bus, you don't have to go by car. Don't let the rain go gushing down the drains. You can catch it in a bucket, you can use it all again. Natural resources are in very short supply. Water, paper, oil and electricity reduce. Oh yeah. Bottles and containers, plastic bags and clothes can be reused. Glass and plastic, organic waste and tins, these are things that go into recycling bins. Reduce, reuse, recycle if you want to be green. Reduce, reuse, recycle if you want to be green. Sort out the toys and the clothes you never wear. There are charity shops, there are summer fairs. Old or worn doesn't mean it's for the bin. Think once, think twice before you throw it in. Don't let the rain go gushing down the drain. You can catch it in a bucket, you can use it all again. Natural resources are in very short supply. Water, paper, oil and electricity reduce. Oh yeah. Bottles and containers, plastic bags and clothes can be reused. Glass and plastic, organic waste and tins. These are things that go into recycling bins. Reduce, reuse, recycle if you want to be green. Reduce, reuse, recycle if you want to be green. Well, you gotta reduce, and you gotta reuse, and you gotta recycle, and keep the whole world green. Well, you gotta reduce, and you gotta reuse, well, you gotta reduce, reuse, recycle if you wanna be green. Recycle if you wanna be reduce, reuse, recycle if you wanna be green.
So I really hope you loved that video by Caroline. She's got a whole load of songs on the same album called Earth Calling, and I just picked one of them for you, but there's some really good ones on there, so do enjoy. And the next part of the video is a scavenger hunt, which I love doing, and I've got a list of things you can find, and whoever finds the most things I will send a prize out to. Something obviously very ecological and friendly. So here's the list, see how many you can find. You've got to try and find something green. I've got this green bit of paper, so I'm already ahead. Recyclable, made of natural ingredients, is grown by the sun. So that could be flowers, that could be food, that could be you need vitamin D, so is reusable, so have a think, find something reusable in your flat. Is part of the web of life. Now that, I think, ooh, that could be anything, couldn't it? Something part of the web of life, has a star or a moon or a planet on it, is blue, has a flower, and for a bonus point, if you can find something that shows a picture of the planet, then you get a bonus point. And in fact, I might even send an extra little something to someone if they manage to just find the bonus point, which shows our planet on it. Or maybe even a drawing that you did of our planet, of planet Earth. Wow, that would be super cool. So I hope you guys get in touch. Now, I did forget to do the joys and concerns. Who noticed that? So after all these things, I would love to say, press the pause to reflect button at the end of this video, maybe this week, which is shake things up a bit. And after that, I will say the closing words. Oh my goodness, it is so breezy out here. As we leave this friendly place, love give light to every face. May the kindness that we learn light our hearts until we return. And we're gonna hopefully have a picnic all together really soon. I will send out the date in May. Blow it out with me. See you very soon, I hope. Take care, lots of love. Bye.
Bright lights, bright lights.